Hey guys, Nikki Wood here, coming to you with your April Tarot forecast for 2018 in the areas of mind, body, heart, and spirit. Before we get started today, I want to send a quick shout out to our Mercury Retrograde, which is happening right now until April 15th. It's in the fire sign of Aries, so the energy is a little bit more intense, and I know that people are really feeling this a lot more, just from everyone I've talked to, and even my own personal experience. Like, it's been really intense. I lit my Mercury retrograde candle a week early this year. Sometimes it's like 24, 48 hours max. I just couldn't take it anymore. There was so much stuff coming at me, like right and left. I lit it up, and it made such a difference, and just buffering out a lot of that really kind of annoying, discombobulated energy that was just getting thrown in front of me. So I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. It's going to affect us too, if you don't know, in the areas of communications and also in travel, which is really challenging because these are things we do every day. So, keep an eye out for there, because you're going to be probably experiencing some technical difficulties. Also, too, any mechanics and any electronics might be malfunctioning or giving you some trouble around this time too. So heads up for that. If you're really feeling frustrated and one thing after another seems to be going down, it's not going to last. It's just what's happening right now. So hang in there. The really great thing about Mercury retrograde is that it's a slowdown period. And the nice thing about this is that it gives us a moment of kind of like peace and quiet to really think about things, to think about where we've been and where we are and kind of how we got there. And also to figure out what's working for us now and what's not working for us. And maybe what stuff that we have in our lives that we need more of or less of. So it's a nice period for that, to kind of get your affairs in order and get your direction in order, so that when everything goes direct after this transit, you kind of have a nice plan of action moving forward, and you kind of know where your goals are, so that you can get some beneficial things coming your way, and maybe switch up the energy a little bit too. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk about overall what's going on for you guys in April. So it looks like there's some kind of challenging times here for you guys, like either you really feel like things aren't going your way, maybe things aren't going your way, or maybe they're not so bad and you're maybe making a bigger deal out of it than what's actually happening because you're actually really feeling it. You might be going through a growth period of sorts here. Whatever it is, you're kind of feeling a little down in the dumps, and you're feeling frustrated, and you're feeling kind of like the world's against you a little bit. But the cool thing is that right next to this card is the World card. And the World card is a card of success and completion. So whatever it is that you're going through, you're going through this fire to get to the other side, to get to all these really great, amazing things that are waiting for you. So don't take this as like a bad thing or a bad time. It's just kind of a growth period to get you where you need to go. So just do your best to get through it with as much dignity and grace as you possibly can muster, because sometimes that's really hard. Let's talk about mentally what's going on upstairs for you guys this month. It looks like there is a little bit of tension or conflict mentally for you guys. So whatever that is, and it's something that you know what's going on, and you're kind of trying to avoid it. Whether it's a decision you have to make, whether it's a way you're thinking about something, maybe it's a choice that you have to make, whether it's a situation or between people, and you just feel really kind of tense and stressed out about it, and you don't want to deal with it. There's a lot of tension that goes with the situation. But my advice to you is, take a deep breath and do what you have to do to deal with it, because it's going to keep wearing on you. And you need to not ignore it. I feel like you're wanting to ignore it and not look at it and not deal with it, which sometimes can create more problems. So make sure that you take a look at what's going on and really try hard to resolve whatever that conflict is for you this month. Now, when we move on to our body this month, this is kind of an exciting card. I'm going to show it to you, but I don't want you to freak out right away, because I know the last couple months we've definitely had some warnings and some, hey, pay attention to this, or keep an eye on that, or just some kind of things like challenges and roadblocks in the areas of our body and our health and our physical state and appearance and all these different things. So this month what happens is we have the Devil card come up. Now, a lot of times this can be kind of a negative card when people look at it, because it's a card about, control. It can even be so far as like manipulation with things. But the other card, the other meaning for this card is that it's a card of indulgence. And indulging in things that feel good. And sometimes because you need to. Maybe you need to take that vacation to relieve the stress. Maybe you're having a bad day and you need that extra piece of, chocolate, or in my case, a cupcake. Maybe like your body just feels like it needs to move. So maybe you make a better effort to run because it makes you feel really good when you get your body moving like that. Whatever it is, you need to indulge a little bit more this month and have a good time and enjoy what it is that you're doing with your body in whatever area that is. Of course, don't go overboard. There's there's a limit and a line for everything, but really enjoy yourself and enjoy your body, enjoy what's going on with it this month, and I think that's a really good energy to have. Now, if we move on to the next aspect here, if we look for the affairs of the heart or emotions this month, we get the Lover's card that comes up, which is really amazing. It's a really sweet card, and it's just a card of, just harmony and balance and just having really good connections with things. And I really feel like, too, it's a card this month about feeling the love, whether you're feeling it from a romantic partner, whether you're feeling it from your friends, or just from life in general. There's going to be some things happening where you're finding connections and balance and really feeling, positive and loved about a lot of things this month. So, look forward to that and the affairs of the heart and your emotions as we slide into April. Now, the last thing we want to look at is the area of spirit for us and what's going on here. So I feel like there's a lot of really hasty kind of energy, like things are happening really fast. You have to make decisions about something really fast. And I also feel like kind of underlying under that, there's this energy of you feel like you have to force yourself to do things. And maybe they're things that work and it's something you have to make a decision on quickly, or maybe it's just you're trying too hard and that's where the forcing energy comes from. So I kind of see a lot of that in general with things going on right now too. A lot of people are trying really hard to force things into certain spots or certain positions because that's where they want it to go, or that's where they think it should go, or that's how they think things should unfold. And that's not necessarily always right. Sometimes the universe knows a lot better what it's doing than you do. And so this month, try not to put so much pressure on yourself or so much, control everything so much. Just let go of control, trust the universe, and take the openings that it gives you. When it opens the door, walk through the door. And maybe it's the door that you thought it was going to be, and maybe it's not. But whatever it is, it's the right door because it's opening for you. So keep an eye on that in the areas of your spirituality and your practice this month. So that's what I have for you guys. There's a lot of different kind of ups and downs and stuff going on, but overall I think there's a lot of really good stuff happening. I think just emotionally there's a lot of things that are a little bit difficult that we kind of need to flow through in order to get to that really good space. And I know you guys are tough, so I know that you can do it. Very strong-willed, strong-minded. So just go in with a positive attitude and do the best you can to let things kind of roll off your back and just go with the flow. And you're going to get to the other side and it's going to be really great. So anything that's, stressful for you this month, don't worry about it. It's going to get you to a really good place. It's just where you need to be right now and it's not going to last forever. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time being here with you today, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next month. So until then, hang tough with the Mercury Retrograde. Enjoy your month. Have a good time. Indulge in the things that make you really happy, and I will see you guys next time.